Hi boys and girls. We're going to go ahead and get started today on our reading video. We're going to think again about our rhyming words this morning. I'm going to give you 3 words and you're going to tell me which to rhyme. Rain, cold, told. Cold and told. Best, sing, thing. Sing and thing rhyme. Help, pick, kick. Pick and kick rhyme. Fox, rug, tug. Rug and tug rhyme. Cape, gem, stem. Gem and stem. Lock, door, floor. Door and floor. Tin, pad, sad. Pad and sad rhyme. Let's think about our beginning sounds now. Which word begins like ostrich? Opera or sister? That's right, opera. Which word begins like garden? Cotton or gallon? Gallon. Which word begins like excellent? Extra or lunchbox? Extra. Which word begins like daughter? Total or distant? Distant. Which word begins like avenue? Actor or quickly? Actor. Good job. All right, Miss Smith is going to say 3 sounds, and you guys are going to blend them together to make a word. And I believe today I'm going to take my dry erase board and I'm going to put our boxes up here today so that you guys can see. Okay, ready? My first word, road. Road. Good job. Kite. Pan. Late. Late. Note. Note. Ripe. Ripe. Eyes. Wise. Gave. Loan. Fine. Good job. All right, I think I'm gonna continue to use these again. We're gonna think about our middle sound this time. My word is goat. O-T. Middle sound, O. W-I-Z. Wise. Middle sound, I. Reach. R-E-Ch. Middle sound, E. Date. D-A-T. Middle sound, A. P-E-K. Peak. Middle sound, E. Code. K-O-D-O. Mute. M-U-T. U. Good job. All right, boys and girls, you're just going to tell me the sounds using your fingers this time that you hear in these words. Ready? Bone. B-O-N. Like. L-I-K. Hope. H-O-P. Bait. B-A-T. Wipe. W-I-P. Goat. G-O-T. Same. A, dice, D, I, S, cane, K, A, N, paid, P, A, D. Good job. Okay, we're going to add our rhyme and put a beginning sound to it to make a word. Say oat, add r, wrote. Say oat, add n, note. Say oat, add b, boat. Say oat, add k, coat. Say oat, add m, moat. Say same. Say it without s. Aim. Say lime. Say it without l. I'm. Say tone. Say it without t. Own. Say kite. Say it without k. Ite. Say made. Say it without m. Aid. Say bone. Change b to z. Zone. Say zone. Change z to l. Loan. Say loan. Change l to k. Cone. Say cone. Change k to n. Known. Say known. Change n to b. Bone. Good job. All right, we're going to look at our letter cards today. Today is capital and lowercase again, so Miss Smith won't mix up B's and D's. All right, ready? The letter is N. The sound is N. The letter is H. The sound is H. The letter is X. The sound is X. The letter is I. The sound is I. The letter is Y. The sound is Y. The letter is A. The sound is A. The letter is Q. The sound is Q. The letter is P. The sound is P. The letter is Z. The sound is Z. The letter is M. The sound is M. The letter is J. The sound is J. The letter is K. The sound is K. The letter is F. The sound is F. The letter is R. The sound is R. The letter is B. The sound is B. The letter is G. The sound is G. The letter is T. The sound is T. The letter is E. The sound is E. The letter is V. The sound is V. The letter is W. The sound is W. The letter is O. The sound is A. The letter is C. The sound is K. The letter is L. The sound is L. The letter is D. The sound is D. The letter is S. The sound is S. The letter is U. The sound is Good job. All right. This week, boys and girls, we have read the story, The Lion and the Mouse. Okay? And on Wednesday, we talked about the two words jungle and beast. We'll lift this just a little bit so you can see. We said that the lion was the beast, and he is an animal that has 4 legs, that beast is. My other word was jungle, and we said the jungle has a lot of trees and plants, and it's wet there. And then yesterday, we talked about the word snarled and trembling. Not trembling, snarled and nibbled. Nibbled means that we take very small bites like this little monkey right here in the jungle. He's taking very small bites. We also said snarled is when the lion might growl or show his teeth. This is a picture of another animal snarling. Today we're going to talk about the two words trembled or trembling and entangled. The lion entangled himself in the net in this story. When you are entangled, it means you're all caught up in it. This kitten right here has entangled herself in the yarn. She's all mixed up in that yarn. So one of our words for today is entangled. We also, the lion, when he snarled at the mouse in the story, the mouse trembled with fear. This shows two monkeys huddled together. They're shaking, which means they're trembling because they're scared. I might say my legs were trembling before I got on the roller coaster because I was nervous and kind of scared about riding the roller coaster. So we're going to listen to our song, and we're going to listen for the two words entangled and trembling. Ready? Listening ears.
King of the beasts in the jungle deep, snarled, snarled. The noise woke animals fast asleep, trembling in fright. Kings entangled in vines can't put up a fight. Nibbling mice will help him out. The king roams free tonight.
So trembling and entangled are our two words today. Which word means when we are all caught up in something like a string or a net? Yes, that means entangled. And which word means you might be shaking because you're scared? That's right, trembling. All right, we are going to read our story one last time today. The title of our story we know is The Lion and the Mouse. And this week on our worksheet, we're also going to be talking about main idea. We've talked about main idea before. Main idea means the main thing that the story is about. There's lots of little things that happen, but the main thing that the story is about. All right, so be thinking about that main idea as we reread our story today. The lion cubs played happily in the sunshine while their parents slept nearby. The day grew hotter and hotter, so hot that the cubs grew tired. One by one, they lay down to rest in the shade near their parents. Only one of the cubs kept on playing despite the heat. When the blazing sun was at its highest, however, it was too hot even for him. So he padded over to a shady spot at the edge of the jungle and went to sleep. So it was so hot out there that the lion had to find him a shady spot to take his nap. Suddenly, a little mouse scampered across the sleeping lion's paw, tickling him and waking him up. The lion snarled angrily. The mouse froze, too terrified to run away. "I'm sorry I woke you," she said, trembling. So here she is, she's trembling. So that means that she is shaking with fear because he snarled at her. When the lion saw that it was only a harmless little mouse, he smiled and said, "Off you go, little one. I won't hurt you." "Oh, thank you for sparing my life," said the mouse. "One day I will repay your kindness. If you ever need help, send for me." All right, so does he eat the mouse? No, he sends her on her way. And the mouse says that if the lion ever needs help, she will give him some help. The lion laughed out loud. "I am much bigger and stronger than you," he said. "As soon as I shall be even bigger and stronger. A mouse cannot help a lion." Then the lion stood up and stretched to show just how big and strong he was. proudly he walked away. The mouse ran in the other direction. So the mouse promises to help the lion cub, and the lion laughs. Why do we think the lion laughs? I think it's because he doesn't believe a tiny little mouse can help a big, strong lion. Years passed, and the cub grew into the biggest and strongest of all the lions. He was now the king of the beast. So he's no longer a small lion. What is he now? He's grown up into the biggest and strongest of all the lions. The days were long and hot, and every day at noon, the great lion would go to sleep in the shade. If the mouse happened to run by, she kept well away from the lion's paws. All right, so let's think about where our lion is sleeping. He's in the jungle, but he's not out into the sunshine. Where is he? He's in the shade to cool off. One day, when the lion headed for his resting spot, he fell into a trap. The more he struggled to get free, the more he entangled himself in the net. Oh, there's our word, entangled. The king of the beasts was caught. He gave a mighty roar. He gave a mighty rage. He roared in fear, and then he roared for help. The animals of the day heard his call and rushed up to him, but they couldn't help. So what has happened to our lion, our big strong lion? He has been caught in a net. And we know that he can't get out because he is entangled. Night fell, and the lion was still trapped in the net. The animals of the night crept up to see the captured lion, but they couldn't help him either. So let's look at the other animals in the night. What happens? What are they doing? They are coming to see the king of the beasts caught in the net. And are they able to help him? No, they're not. Early the next morning, the mouse appeared. "You called for me?" she asked. "I will help you as I promised I would years ago." The lion looked at the mouse in amazement. "No one can help me," he said, "least of all you." So in the daylight and in the morning, who comes to see the lion? That's right, the little mouse comes to see the lion, and she says that she will help him. What does the lion say? He says that she's not able to help. He thinks she's too small. The mouse started nibbling through the cords of the net, one after another. "Be patient, lion," she said. "Soon you will be free." Before long, the mouse had chewed a hole in the net, and the lion pushed himself through it. So what did the mouse do to help the lion? That's right. The mouse chewed a hole in the net, and the lion is able to get out of the hole. The lion was free. He stood before the mouse and bowed his head. "Thank you, little mouse," he said. "I will never again laugh at someone weaker or smaller than myself. To repay your kindness, I promise I will always protect you." And so the lion and the mouse remained the best of friends until the end of their days. So at the end, what does the lion say to the mouse? He says thank you, and he always promises to help keep the lion or keep the mouse protected or safe. And so I think the lion learned a big lesson. I think that he learned even though someone might be smaller than you, they can still help you, and to always be kind to them. All right, we're going to practice sounding out some words. Some of these are words that have been on our word list before, and there are also words that we're going to have in a book later on that I'm going to put on a different video for you guys. So let's take a look at our first word. It is a name, so I'm going to start it with a capital letter. Okay, let's sound this word out together. D, on, n, don, Don. That's the name, Don. My second word is another name. So I'm again going to start it with another capital letter. It's going to start with a capital R. Okay? Ready? R. Ah. D. Rod. Rod. Good job. Okay, here's our next word. Okay, ready? T. Tip. 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 Good job. Okay, ready? D. I. D. Did. Did. Good job. All right, we're going to spell some words now. My first word only has 2 sounds. Tell me the sounds we hear in it. It. I. What makes the I sound? I. It. What makes the T sound? T. It. It. Good job. Okay, let's spell another word. Pat. At. Pat. What makes the P sound? P. Pat. Ah. What makes the ah sound? A. Pat. At. What makes the T sound? T. At. Pat. One more. Okay, let's spell the word caught. K. Ah. T. Caught. K. What makes the K sound? C. Caught. K. Ah. O. Caught. K. Ah. T. T. Good job. Caught. Girls, this is our worksheet for today. I want you at the top of your paper to write your first and your last name. We started writing our first and last names after Christmas. I want you to go ahead and write that at the top. Okay, and on this worksheet, we are going to have pictures today. My first picture is a picture of a fox. Tell me the sounds that we hear in fox. Ox. Okay, we've got to think about which word says fox. Ox. Ox. This is the word fox, so let's circle it. Okay, our next picture is a map. Tell me the sounds that you hear in map. App. Map. App. Map. Circle the word map. That's right. Map. My next picture is a picture of a taxi cab. So our word is cab. Tell me the sounds that you hear in cab. K, a, b. Cab. Circle the word cab. K-A-B. Cab. My last picture is a top. Tell me the sounds in top. T, A, P. Top. Circle the word top. T, A, P. Top. Very good. Now, our directions at the bottom of our page says color the ah pictures. So we're going to color the pictures that have ah as that middle sound. So do we need to color the map? No. Do we need to color the cab? No. We're only going to color the fox and the top. Take your color crayons and color those two pictures. And boys and girls, if you need to pause the video to get that colored, you can. And then when you're finished coloring those two pictures, just press play again. I'm going to move to the back. All right, on this page, we are talking about our main idea again. We said that the main idea is the main thing that the story is about, the big idea, the big purpose of the story. All right, so let's think about our story, The Lion and the Mouse. Is The Lion and the Mouse about the lion snarling and scaring the mouse? Well, that happens in the story, but is that the main idea? No. Is The Lion and the Mouse about the mouse getting caught in a net? No. Is The Lion and the Mouse about the lion and the mouse learning to trust each other and become friends, and the lion understanding that he can always use help from smaller animals, even though he's the king of the beast? Yes. So we're going to circle that picture, and then we're going to color it. So you're going to take your color crayons and color that picture.